Here's what we do. After wins, our guy Jupe kicks things off. What up, Jupe? We're doing credit pies, baby.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Excuse my voice.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, you eat a frog or something, dog?
I was at the game screaming like a
bug. At the game screaming.
You sound rough, dog.
Man, what? I know. I sound like an old lady that's been smoking too much cigarettes.
Make me sound good.
Hey, but let's do this victory ritual. Woo!
Woo! Jeff, help Jupe out. Give me a good woo.
All right, fellas.
All right, thanks, buddy. Good luck, man.
Boy.
Feel better, Jupe. I love the commitment from Jupe to, despite sounding like he just ate a pack of Marlboro Reds for breakfast, still call in and try to hit the Ric Flair. Jeff, are you prepared to give me a better Ric Flair just to kind of keep things operational?
Nah, let it be authentic.
Okay.
That's the sound of the fans after yesterday.
That's fair. I haven't checked in with you. I saw you in the tunnel last night. You were vibing, giving Josh Harris 5. How you feeling about this win, about being 8-5 at the bye week, Jeffrey?
I'm excited, JP. I'm excited because what I've learned this season from paying attention from day one when they said we are in a rebuild, we have been ahead of schedule this entire season. The mid-level murderers are back. That's what I feel like we are established. I feel as though the Commanders have moved from the lowest tier of teams. It then moved that step up. We like what they break it down into 4 tiers. We're like a tier 3 team right now. And I'm accepting that. I'm loving it. To the people that's haters, though, like,
who's hating right now?
It's a lot of people. JP, you don't know how many times people that hit my phone like, there y'all go, beating them sorry teams again. Of course, I'm excited that we're beating sorry teams because
you're not playing anybody from college. You're playing professional teams.
Exactly, and we're in a rebuild. So, of course, I'm going to be happy that we are beating teams that we are supposed to beat. Granted, we could have pulled out. Granted, Dallas was embarrassing. Granted, we could have pulled.
The only bad loss is Dallas. That's a bad loss. I won't get off that, but
and we lost to teams that have had established coaches with their teams. They have built 3 to 4 years. I'm fine where we at. I'm excited for the win, and nobody is going to burn the fire out. Nobody's going to put the fire out. We are here, baby.
I'm with you. I suppose I am incorrect in this. I don't know who's trying to put it out. I don't hear anybody trying to put the fire out. All I hear is
it's a lot of naysayers out there.
The haters, JP. The haters are coming out like roaches.
The haters can't stand us. Left hand up.
They're just coming out. Every little mistake we make. Oh, when we lost to Dallas oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
But they are out there, and all I gotta say is bleep you. We back up, baby. Credit pie 100% to the team.
There you go, Jeff.
There you go, Jeff.
Yeah. Tell him, Jeff.
Our boy Los is in Severna Park. Los, what's your credit pie look like?
Hey guys, okay, I'm just kidding. My voice sounds good, and I did go to
what's
the game yesterday. I did go to the game yesterday, but I wasn't yelling like that dude. But
your voice still sounds a little rough, Los.
I just woke up, in time to make your show, so that's exactly why.
Good for you.
I was at the game yesterday. Credit pie goes to the offensive lineman, man. Even Christian Rodriguez, I know he's not going to get, released anymore. He's going to be on this team. He'll be on another team as well, if not, this team next season.
What he did yesterday, they better not be letting him go no more. Some other team gonna say, "Oh, okay, then now we know he can do it."
Exactly, and they're going to keep him. And then the other credit pie, 35%, goes to the fans that make it out there. I went, my girl went, and we took her son plus our other 2 kids. Tickets were only $14, BMitch and Finlay. $14.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they were $14. That were that low for a regular season game. So the only bad credit pie that I have to give are the fans that didn't show up. $14 tickets. Why were there empty seats there? It should be a sellout game. So, but all in all, great game. It sucks that we have a bye week. I hate bye weeks. I get so bored.
Dog, they need a bye week, man.
We need it.
Listen, they need a bye week. I need a bye week. BMitch needs a bye week. Bye weeks are good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, Los. Appreciate you. I do want to give the crowd real credit because, like we all said, it wasn't packed. The lower bowl was full.
Yeah.
And when the lower bowl is right, and then they're given a lot to cheer for right away, completely locked in.
I'm gonna give credit to the ownership because they have given people something every game.
Yo, I thought yesterday, at least from a visual standpoint, the flags they gave out.
Those flags yesterday waved.
That seemed like the best giveaway to actually encourage the crowd so far.
Yeah, I like the scarf. It worked from last week.
Just to keep you warm.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a visual in the crowd.
No, but it's stylish too when you put it on.
I did not get one, but I'll take your word for it.
You just didn't grab one because you walked through the same gates everybody else do.
Yeah, I don't wear a lot of the gear, but that's cool. I'm glad the scarves are cool. But if you go back to the Steelers game when they tried to give out the burgundy towels, and apparently the towels just like weren't
it was the
right.
wrong material.
Yeah, they were too thin or couldn't twirl, for lack of a better word. Whoever made the flags and got the flags done yesterday, it was did you see after I took a video on my phone, I'll show it to you, B. After I can't remember which touchdown it was. This must have been to go up. This was after B-Rob right away. Like you can see all the flags, Brian. Like that was just looking out from the press box. You see that?
Yeah, I like that.
It was a very cool visual. I thought the lower bowl was jumping. The section right in front of the press box, which I think is like 207. Jeff, you've sat there. Do you know what section that is?
Not off the top of my head.
The one which way?
The one right in front of the press box. I think it's 207. It's somewhere right in there.
Because I know on the other side is 232. The other side of the stadium. So that's probably wrong.
Yeah,
that's probably 200 something.
It's either 206, 207, or 208.
It's 206.
206. Okay. That section, dude, they had it all, which I thought was just funny as hell because, like, when you go to games, there's always like different types of fans, right? Mm-hmm. There was we had an offensive coordinator. This dude was sitting right in front of us calling plays, just screaming, Terry's one-on-one on the outside. Like whatever it was, he was just screaming.
Wait, in the press box?
No, sitting outside.
Oh, outside.
But, it's just that it's just that window, so you can hear pretty clearly, especially a louder fella that's calling the plays every play. And when he was right, he was very right. And when they called something else and it worked, he called that one too. And then, dude, there were some guys that like were taking pictures of us. There was a little kid that started a "Let's Go Commanders" chant. Then there was some idiot in a Cowboys sombrero causing trouble, and these guys thoroughly lashed out at him. I would say it was a fun atmosphere, dude. And if a home game isn't fun when the team gets up 28-0, like nobody's doing it right. Landini, what does your credit pie look like from yesterday's game, sir?
Credit pie. I think the run game, I'm going to credit the running backs and the offensive line. They very clearly, it clearly hadn't been working, the last month, and it was yesterday. That was obvious right from the start. I think that was a huge factor in why they were able to score so consistently. I thought the defense played well again. Special teams, the kicking sucked, but other than that,
right,
the special teams did pretty well. I think they got a takeaway. I guess I'll give the running game. I'm going to give them 30%. I think you got to give Jayden 25% there. I'll give the special teams, let's go 25%. And then I guess that other 20, you know what? Actually, I'm going to split that other 20 between the defense and Cliff Kingsbury's haters. Because clearly he finally listened to him and moved Terry around a little bit, got him the ball early. And what do you know? It worked.
Yeah. Don't hate it at all. We got some coming in via Twitter. Chief of DC says credit pie, 30% offense, 30% defense, 30% coaching staff, 9% fans, 1% Luvu. Nelson Jordan, Jayden, 30%, B-Rob, 20%, Cliff, 20%, O-line, 10%, DQ, 10%, 10% to the defense. Jayden's best game by far, and B-Rob as well. It's clear that NFL defenses can't totally shut down Cliff's up-tempo offense. One of the biggest reasons the up-tempo works is because they're able to stay on the field, get good down and distance. Also, not to nitpick, but Jayden's best game, I'm not even BSing, maybe the best game I've ever seen in the NFL by a quarterback was at Cincy Week 3 on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, he balled then.
That was just simply unbelievable.
Yeah, he balled.
I do have a quick thought about the wave. They've been doing when you get these big wins at Northwest Stadium, people have been doing the wave. You have my full support to do the wave. I'm not anti-wave. I think, though, there needs to be like a designated wave time, because what you shouldn't have, what ended up happening yesterday, because everybody gets into the wave and the wave kind of builds momentum as it goes, right? More and more people realize it's going. You can't be doing the wave while the offense is on the field. Like, the wave is for down. I think we should try to create this. Maybe we talk to Primo, like the team gets behind this. Yo, what's a good wave
when their
song?
offense is on the field, we can do it.
Sure, yeah. But they were doing the wave when the Commanders had a third down. I'm like, yo, chill with the wave. I'm not anti-wave. Here's my thought. I'm curious what you guys think. Well, I don't know what a good wave song would be. What's that song? I don't think it has any words, but it's like a surfing song, like no. What is it?
Wipeout.
Yes. Yeah. Yo, between the third and fourth quarter, because you got a long ass commercial break there, play Wipeout and encourage the wave. Just show pictures of waves on the big screens. Wave your ass off. But then when the offense is on the field, chill with the wave.
Hey, yo, man. JP, that's funny because
yes. Think about the whole crowd starts going live for Wipeout. You do the wave. You got something there.
Yeah, but whenever it starts, it starts. It's hard to stop it. I have seen them go for a whole damn near half of the quarter.
Bro, I remember at RFK, I remember like this drunk dude would always start it. Whoever got to start the wave was really cool. But you know what I'm talking about yesterday, Jeff.
We was talking about it yesterday, and I was just saying to the people, yo, Washington, our fans are so used to losing that we just do things to stay entertained into the stadium, and we don't understand the time and the place. And I'd be like, yo, Jayden needs to make sure everyone hears the signal. Y'all gotta calm down. Yeah, JP.
They're like, hell with that.
You know what? Maybe
yesterday was a good game for the wave. It was a blowout. You were running away. You got to chill with the wave when your team is on offense and they have a third down.
If they're up by 28, you can wave whenever. But if it's like a 13-12 game, nah.
Yeah.
We need to have a JP Finlay crowd etiquette class.
I don't know that JP. I don't know that I'm giving many etiquette lessons, Jeff. Cody Betts, tech executive, checking in, says he gets 100% of the credit. The Commanders are 1-0 in home games, which he attends.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. So he give it himself?
Now, did you see the now we all know that Cody's rolling in dough, right? He's a tech executive. Did you see the tickets Cody bought for yesterday's ball game?
No.
I'm just going to show you his view that he tweeted out. Look at that, B. Top row of the stadium in the end zone. Shout out to Cody showing his fiance a big day out.
Hey.
Glanville, you catch that view? Cody spent all the money.
I'm not going to lie. I said I wouldn't. What was that game? They had a game here. Was it USC and Virginia Tech?
I remember that game.
And I sat in that area because I said, hey, I sit. My man has some tickets. I said, I go sit with you.
You kind of it's kind of the old 22
serious.
Look.
It might be a better view than a lot of the damn lower spots.
I really like if you get the bottom row of the upper level. That's a really good view.
Yeah, because think about it. The suites are high.
Yeah.
And you got good views from that, and you're not really paying attention to the game.
Well, and the suites, you're not necessarily like in the game. The suites, you kind of get so like cordoned off.
Yeah.
But I just want to shout out Cody. He's 1-0 at Commanders games. We'll see. Maybe keep going, Kodo. Damn. Lot of credit pies coming in here. Let's go to our boy Drew. Drew, what's your credit pie look like?
Hey, first of all, we're doing the credit moon pie because that was against Nashville, and that's what they eat down in Nashville. But I give 85% for the team, but except for the kicker. And out of that 85%, 60% for that first quarter performance, because that was just wonderful. That would set the whole game on fire. And then 25% for the rest of the team, with special mention for for Jayden Daniels and Terry and B-Rob in that first drive, and the O-line and the defense for getting the ball back 4 times so we can get those points.
Yeah.
10% for Dan Quinn. He rocks, and he motivates those guys so well on the sideline. It's awesome to watch him. And then 5% for the fans and Josh Harris. Let's split them because, Josh was there and you could just see the change. So it was wonderful. And boy, losing a couple games sure makes a victory Monday taste sweeter, even after Thanksgiving.
Dude, I thank you, Drew. Appreciate you, buddy. Safe travels down to T-Town.
Yeah, we're on our way this week. I'll be making the grenadine for those hurricanes.
All right,
so
we'll see you patios, man.
Yeah, I'll be drinking some of those hurricanes too.
I also think he brought up DQ there, and I think you got to really credit DQ and Adam Peters.
Yeah,
it says a lot after 3 straight losses, knowing your bye weeks on the other side of this thing, to come out strong like that and to finish strong. Because there was a moment there where somebody you and I are both friends with in the press box was telling me they were convinced they were about to blow this lead, where they rebounded. That's why I brought up the Fowler play, the Fowler plays consecutively. I just thought they had an opportunity to let this thing slip away. They didn't. I think when you have a team that has faced real resiliency and lost 3 in a row, and you're coming off a bad home loss to Dallas, and you show up, it says a lot about the players, it says a lot about their fortitude, but it also says a lot about the people putting the operation together.
Yeah,
I thought that was an important part of yesterday's ball game.
He allows them to be them. These guys are allowed to show emotion. You know what I'm saying? And I think that right there goes a long way. We've had coaches who don't want guys to be who they are. Act stoic. If that's not who you are, that's not going to be fun.
Well, dude, so Fedarian Mathis was inactive yesterday. And Sheldon Day is kind of, I don't want to say journeyman, but he's a veteran. Has been on a lot of teams that they signed, I think, first or second week of the season. Maybe it was in training camp. Forgive me. I don't mean to be wrong on that. But Tischler brought this up on the podcast, on the Beltway Football Podcast, that Sheldon Day addressed the D-line group before the game. And I think in the Ron administration, and then certainly in the Bruce era, there was like this hierarchy, and it was kind of manufactured of who got to address the team, of when and where and how it's supposed to look.
That's why they had the success they had.
Right. And I think none of that exists now. And I think when Bobby Wagner decides he's going to talk to the team, or Cosme, I think after the Steelers game, decided he was going to talk to the team. The door is open. You want to say something? If you see something, say something. And I think right now it's going right. And everybody's buying in.
Yeah.
And you needed that win yesterday for it to not go a little bit wrong, frankly.